I started on the sales floor of JCPenney in the cosmetics department. I had had just 2 years of college when I went to Penny's. I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do with my life. Worked my way up there to being a buyer for the store, then worked into the operations end of the store, handling the finances and the operations of the store, and I got a degree as a paralegal. I learned about contracts through on-the-job training and also through mentorship.
I studied political science, stumbled upon the government. I was interviewed, I was hired, and I found out that procurement was buying or shopping. I did learn on the job. There's a lot of training that's involved in it, and I was able to actually get a master's degree in contracting, and the government helped pay for that.
I had been interested in the legal fields for quite a while, worked as a paralegal on a lot of different matters, but I found that some of the stuff that interested me the most was supporting the business objectives of the organization. I took a contracts class as part of my paralegal studies program and also corporate law.
I studied political science and economics when I was at American University, and I minored in literature while I was there. And this career field, contracting, kind of combines the best of all three worlds. When I first started the job, the toughest part for me was not even knowing what a contract specialist was or even what I would be buying. But then I took some classes that they started us off on in the contracting field, and then I learned a lot on the job. People were very approachable just because there's so many new folks coming into the field, and they're really ready to help mentor and bring you along. And so I've really enjoyed it since then, and it's a really welcoming field, and that's been a great aspect of it for me.
I was just a few months shy of graduating, and a friend of a friend came to me and said, "What do you plan on doing with yourself after graduation?" I wasn't really sure at the time. She told me about an opportunity with the Air Force. It was a 3-year internship program called the Copper Cap Internship Program. I applied and got the position, and I've been doing it ever since.
We didn't have good communications among the firefighters and the police, so we needed to get all of them on all the same standard, purchase all new radios, and we had to install all new towers. I mean, I can still drive and go into Rockville and look at the command center that was built as a result of all of that, and know that I was part of helping people get help when they needed it.
We're buying a whole new fleet of ships for Coast Guard, and even though I only have about 3 to 4 years of experience, I'm in charge as the contract specialist of helping procure this vast new fleet of ships. So it's just been a great experience for me, and how quick you can come along if you really just apply yourself.
The coolest project that I had was when I first came into the government, and I bought the first 9mm Beretta for the Army.
I awarded a contract that was for a design and construction plan for a child development center at the Air Force Base. And that was really cool because years later, when I visited after leaving that job, I was able to see the new building constructed, and so kind of was able to see the fruits of the labor.
There's a ton of resources on the internet through organizations like NCMA.
You don't have to have a whole lot of experience, you just have to be a little bright and want to learn.
The thing that really makes it so exciting for me is you get to work with a lot of different people and develop a lot of different skill sets. So you can start in contracting, but you can go to so many other fields from it.
You will be trained on the job, and you'll learn a lot on the job, but having that business background is going to be a huge asset to you.
Look into the Federal Acquisition Regulation, the FAR. That's the guiding principle and regulations for what we do as contracts managers.
You don't need a law degree to work sort of in the legal fields. There are a lot of people that do business analysis, trade specialization, contract specialists who might have advanced degrees and a lot of training, but not necessarily law degrees.
Every job I've gotten in this profession, and I've only had 4, okay, has all been through networking.
Meeting new people and just helping them. I really think customer service is a big part of contracting.
Once you get on the job, really just apply yourself. If you see something you like, just grab it and say you want more of it. And it's a field that it's all up to you. If you want to go out and grab something, you can do it, and they're really going to admire your initiative in doing that. So just find what you like and then go for it full speed.